All right, now it's R.E.D. Megatron, a non-transforming Megatron. Like I said before, love the packaging. Yeah, let's open this.
T-Man 978 Chill Review.
I don't feel like changing the end of this video, but in full disclosure mode, I just found out these things have pull-down ankles, so their height is a little bit variable. And I was a little bit disappointed that Soundwave was taller than Megatron, but I found out that the ankles pull down to give you better range. Why they did that instead of pull down hips? Let me make doubly sure about that. Yeah, they're just a post going through. So yeah, why they did that instead of pull down hips, I don't know. Now for the review. Alright, now, disclaimer, because I know Transformers fans can sometimes be a special breed and they don't like to hear criticism or people complaining about anything. And I'm honest around here. Stay tuned to my channel if you like honesty. Anywho, when I first heard of a Marvel Legends style $20 non-transforming toy line, I had expectations. And then I saw the prototype images and I was like, I'm worried about a few things. This proved my worries. Some of the stuff is better than I thought it would be, while other stuff is like, I don't know if these were rushed out, but let me just get into it. Here is Megatron's face, which is good. It has those swirly marks in there in the plastic like Soundwave heads. So there's that with the lack of polish. But it looks just like cartoon Megatron. So if you want a posable cartoon Megatron that doesn't cost over $200, that doesn't transform, this is the way to go, I guess. You get the swirly marks even in the fusion cannon. I'm not able, this fusion cannon is clearly a separate piece, but I'm not able to get that off. I guess you would have to heat that up if you were desperate about getting that off. But here is the head right there, swirly stuff throughout, or just scuffs and scratches right there randomly. But let's get to the good parts. Even though it has that ball post, double ball post articulation like Marvel Legends, it is good. You can look up decently well, more than most of the Marvel Legends that have this same type of articulation. And you can get the no he didn't head pivots and all that stuff right here. The shoulders can go up, and I was afraid that they wouldn't be able to do that because Megatron needs to be able to do that. But it can rotate this way. When you bring it out this way, you can't swing the arm outward. You have no choice but to lift the arm up. And who wants to be stuck with only being able to do that? I don't like it. You get swivel right here on his thin bicep. You get 90 degrees only on that. The wrist goes in and out on each hand, and of course swivel on the peg. You do get rotation right here, and you get an ankle you get an ab crunch. But you see what's happening right now? Yeah, that ain't good, and I'm hearing that's a thing. They put these on its own individual hinges. The legs can go back, but the legs can only come forward that much, not 90 degrees. Once again, just like that Soundwave, and these have been a solid, soft plastic piece. This could have been a solid, soft plastic piece, but I'd rather the hinges be right there for more than 90 degrees of bend. Swivel right there. Once again, random dark gray peg instead of the peg being that color. It does have double hinge knees though. So it bends there, and then you can continue to bend. So that's a good bend. The ankles, once again, just like the Soundwave, are on a universal ball joint, which is actually cool, and they can kick up that much. It can only pivot this much due to the sculpting design of the leg. But I don't know. Double, I guess it works out here. So I don't want to be too overly critical. I mean, since his head articulation is good and he has that ab crunch, he can get into some good poses. I don't want to act like he's totally crazy, like just trash. You can get him into some good poses, but the lack of range on that shoulder and this ab crunch, and I still wish that it could kick up at least 90 degrees. But anywho, other accessories, you could just pop these hands off. This is a static piece. He can look at this Energon cube angrily because there is no like secondary face or determined or whatever. Pop that hand out, and he does have this open palm hand for whatever pose you want to get him in with that, which is just look like the same pose I just did. You do get the pointer hand, so you can tell Soundwave and Starscream that's eventually going to come out. If this line gets discontinued, I'm willing to bet Starscream is going to come out first. I'm shocked he wasn't part of Wave 1, to be honest with you. And then you get, it seems like all his extra hands are left hands. All of them go in and out except the Energon cube. No, I'm lying. The Energon cube hand does have a hinge on it. And the right hand accessory, besides that fist, you get this Energon mace that is just pliable plastic and static. The chain doesn't bend or anything. It does seem to be able to hold the arm out with that, which is good. So that's something good for it. Can't say so much about that about the waist. Now I know that that's not the correct Soundwave head on there, but you see his shoulders, the top of his chest is higher than the top of Megatron's. So with a line like this, you would think scale would be kind of important. So when they make Bumblebee, there's a big chance that Bumblebee will be just as tall as Optimus Prime and Soundwave and Megatron. These are supposed to be like their own separate universe, singly packed figures. Oh yes, Soundwave is taller than Megatron. Bruh. Stay tuned for Optimus Prime. Thank you again, Nathan Simmons, for allowing me to review these. Check out Nate Simmons, Nate's Toys and Collectibles. Link in the description to see what he's going to be carrying there. I doubt he'll be carrying these because these are Wal-Mart exclusives. Thank you all for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.